I'm CEO, co-founder of Audiobreeze. This is Ramon De Marco, the other co-founder of Audiobreeze. And now we switch into another dimension. We switch into my dimension of hearing. We are building an audio streaming app that does not yet exist. And we aim to make a revolution in the field of audio in spaces. And so, have a look what we are doing.
Enter a shop, a hotel, or another location. What do you hear? It's mostly music from a random playlist, sprinkling from the ceiling since 50 years. Quite unchanged, isn't it? Well, that's okay. But imagine, you enter a room that feels like a completely new reality. A new space appears in the existing one. Exciting. You're deeply touched, immersed by a completely new spatial experience. Now, you don't have to imagine that anymore. It's here. It's Audiobreeze. Audiobreeze is a game changer. It's no longer background, but a three-dimensional sound world that includes different themes and surprises. It's a plug-and-play system that consists of a mobile app, a subscribable 3D audio stream, and a wireless speaker system. The audio atmosphere is never repeating through an algorithm that constantly recomposes the atmosphere out of thousands of sound files. Audiobreeze unfolds its power by changing the mental and emotional state of the listeners based on scientific insights.
So this was just a part of our trailer. I first have to apologize that the slides are in German. They are from the last pitch we did, which was in German. I'd like to introduce ourselves quickly. Pitt Weiss, CEO and co-founder, together with me. He is one of the first person that actually worked with corporate sound for companies, and he built up his company in the 90s already, and did some great jobs for different kind of brands, as you can see here. Me, myself, I founded a company in 2005 called Idee und Klang, and we are specialized on sound scenography. So we do exhibition sound design for big museums, expo pavilions, and visitor centers. You see here a few examples.
Exactly, and actually this combination is really a great combination. His experience in space, my experience in branding, to bring a product like that together. So the market is actually enormous. Everywhere you have background music, you can work with soundscapes. Like we start with nature soundscapes, and so only with nature soundscapes you can go like from a retail shop, from a flower shop in health. You can go out of background music in spaces where there is no background music at all, in waiting rooms, for example. You can work with three-dimensional soundscapes, or treatment rooms, hotels, restaurants. So actually it's endless from what it could be.
We already successfully did some prototypes, which we realized, for example, in Transa, in Zurich, and in Lucerne. It was a limited project for 6 months where we tested the product. And it's right now also running in one of the architects' company here in Basel, Blaser Architekten. And soon it will be at the IWB shop in the Steiner Vorstadt with a great permanent installation. It will start probably in 2 weeks. And we are also in the process of launching a project together with Basel-Land Kantonsspital, which will be accompanied by the HSLU as an InnoChat project, where we try to get some data from the experience of customers.
So actually, we are not really alone on this planet, but we do not have too much competition. So these two, but they're much more expensive. It's complicated. It's hardware bound, and so actually we're just doing an app. So we're really open to very easy access. So this is actually what's the difference. There it can be just, the red one could have 1 0 more, so like three-dimensional soundscape audio scenography can be very expensive, and we start at 49 francs a month. And you can play it just like from commercial speakers. So we are not that far that it already works, but we want to come like, this is a Sonos speaker for 450 francs, which is Dolby Atmos, which goes in all different directions. And so it's really from the app to this speaker. This we want to achieve like in the next month.
Technically speaking, what we are doing is like, or what differentiates also what we are doing to maybe a nature soundtrack you find on Spotify is, first of all, it's three-dimensional. I mean, it's a word, it's a buzzword a lot of people use and nobody really knows what it means, but it's actually quite simple. Three-dimensional means you have sounds not from all directions. On a horizontal level, you also have sounds from above and from below. So you have sounds from everywhere, basically. You know that from cinema experiences with Dolby Atmos cinemas. Never repeating, or generative as we call it, means these soundscapes are not composed tracks. These soundscapes invent themselves all the time. So you never hear the same word twice. It always changes, it adapts to the time of the day or like other parameters. And it's the behavior of all these animals and nature elements you hear that is actually programmed. And of course we're also using procedural sound design, so we're using AI and machine learning algorithms to do this. And in the future we'd like to have a system that is also adapting to, for example, weather data outside or the behavior of people inside the spaces.
Yeah, that's what we propose like as a beginning. So you see like small business brand stores, health spaces, and so actually you jump into the app and choose the theme and connect and play. This is what we achieved already. We founded the AG this year in March, and we have these clients already, and now we are in the seed round searching for 1.5 million francs to really develop the app and to really develop the whole technical chain from like server, sound generator, the streaming technology and the connectivity to the different speaker systems on the market.
This is the team right now. We are still quite small as we are in the seed phase, and we also like to use the chance here talking to you that we're also looking for a software engineer or like an IT architect actually that takes over the architecture of the whole structure we need. Yes?
Yes, so 3D audio is a big trend. All the big players is like Apple, Sony, Dolby, Sonos, all these companies are really pushing 3D audio, and so actually it's a window of opportunity where we're in, and so we really like in their products now which will be big, and in 1 to 3 years there will be an app streaming three-dimensional spaces, and we want that to be Audiobreeze. Thank you very much.